Starting off is TikTok Shop expanding into Mexico. And now I love what this says because this is TikTok's foray into Latin America. And I think you're going to see some more expansion, specifically into Brazil, because these are two of TikTok's biggest markets. But I just love what this says.
Mm-hmm. I think so too. Like, we're still very kind of young in this game. We are on the ground floor. If you're not using TikTok yet, start familiarizing yourself with it and get your business in there.
Right, because as TikTok expands into these TikTok Shop expands into these other markets, the opportunities are going to come along with it. Also, Best Buy has announced they're launching a third-party marketplace. Now, I think this is, I love what this says too. This is showing that those big box retailers are looking for other opportunities, and as those opportunities expand, those are going to be expansion of opportunities for you as well. Now, they haven't come out and said that they're going to be offering this. They're going to be opening it up to print-on-demand sellers, but I think this is a good sign, and I think this is there's going to be more to come.
Mm-hmm. And Best Buy is actually, it's very popular in the US. They're already a very trustworthy name and brand. So people will go to shop there, but they're smaller than Amazon. So for smaller businesses, you might have better chances on a smaller marketplace that's still credible, where Amazon might be a little bit trickier.
Exactly. And whenever you can get in on the ground floor on this kind of stuff, I think it's a wonderful opportunity. And let's pop this one into the chat because Shopify just released a really interesting article about how to start a business using AI. And what I think this signifies is it's sort of a tipping point. Because there's going to be a time when nobody used AI just 5 minutes ago, and now that it's going to be businesses are going to have to use AI in order to at least streamline your workflow. Because I don't think it's ever going to replace your day-to-day workflow, but what it's going to be able to do is get you from A to Z a lot quicker. Okay, so and provide a better result therein. So if you're not already incorporating some of these tools or learning about them, I think now's the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if anything, just use it as a partner or use it to really enhance your skill set or maybe gaps of knowledge. If you don't know social media, for example, you can ask AI to come up with a calendar for you or use it to fill those gaps.
Exactly. And let's pop in a link to one of our previous episodes of the Clicks to Riches show where we did a deep dive into how you can use ChatGPT as a print-on-demand seller to streamline and increase your productivity. Okay? All right, moving right along. I wanted to include this just as a harbinger of the health of our industry. This is from globalnewswire.com, and they released a market evaluation of the custom t-shirt industry. And I just wanted to include this just to sort of reinforce the fact that this is not going anywhere, and it's only going to be projected for growth. And I get this question a lot about, is the market saturated? Is there, because the t-shirts are the most widely sold product in print on demand. And well, I mean, saturated, I don't think that's the word I would use. I would say that there's a massive pie and you have an opportunity to carve out yourself a slice.
We keep seeing these articles and these research coming up every single show, every week. It's still growing. Again, we are just starting out. We are a baby industry.
All right. And you folks, again, you can pretty much consider yourself in on the ground floor, even at this stage, considering where it's projected to go in the future. Well, let's switch gears just a little bit and talk about some trending products, because what I've done here is I've taken a look at our Printify data and I've taken out the tried and true bestsellers, your t-shirts, your hoodies, mugs and things like that. And I'm looking for the outliers and stuff that's climbing up the up the sales ladder. That's what I presented to you here. We've got car magnets, journals, and bumper stickers that we featured last week. So those are still selling very well. But I think the outlier here is those hand towels. Now, this is the first time they've appeared on our show in the trending products segment, and I don't know necessarily what to make of it, other than to say this is just goes along with the increased demand for home goods.
Let us know in the chat if you sell hand towels or you've been thinking about it. Kind of, what have you heard about it? What's working? My idea is I think personalized hand towels go really well, monogrammed.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, has anybody out there sold one hand towel? Because there's somebody out there selling it. I don't know. It's at least a product to think about, like Leah said, especially if you're thinking about if you offer personalization. Moving right along, here's what to keep an eye on in the print-on-demand world. Now, these are some upcoming holiday sales dates that I pulled from our 2025 e-commerce calendar. We're going to pop that link in as well, and along with the bigger dates like the International Women's Day and St. Patty's Day. There's a couple smaller ones that I wanted to include in here because these are great opportunities for you to capitalize on if your target niche or customer is particularly affected by these dates. Employee Appreciation Day, if that's something that you focus on, but National Panda Day, because I know a lot of you people out there like to sell those like cutesy poo designs and things like that. Well, here's an excellent opportunity to include in your value proposition or your marketing or your marketing efforts to have an excuse to reach out and engage with your customers.
I also smell a trend coming here with pandas because if you follow along with the news, the Smithsonian National Zoo, I believe, just relaunched their public panda cam. So you can go watch, I think, Jing Bao and Bao Li. They got 2 new pandas.
Public panda cam. Wonderful.
So pandas are going to grow.
Exactly. Just in time for National Panda Day on the 16th. And of course, there's St. Patrick's Day when everybody's Irish and just green everywhere. So, but check out that e-commerce calendar to find out which one of these sort of lesser known holidays are on the schedule, so you can take advantage of them. And I used to work with a merchant that did quite a fair amount of business by focusing on these little lesser known holidays, because somebody's out there looking for stuff for that.
Yeah, you can really kind of weave them into almost any niche. You know, if your niche is St. Patty's Day and pandas, a green panda.
Green panda, exactly, holding a beer mug or something like that. Okay, wonderful. Speaking of trends, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a shout out to our friends over at eRank. And what I've done is I've taken a look at the trending keywords that are currently trending on Etsy, and I've just taken a snapshot of that to present to you here. Now, no real surprise here with wall art, sweatshirt, and t-shirt. That's like a no-brainer. But the one outlier here is the word coach. Now, we've featured this before on our trend spotting segment a few months ago, and here it is as it pops up again. And I did a deeper dive on it, and I was just looking at the peaks and valley of this of the popularity of the word coach on eRank, and it 1-to-1 coincides with the end of sporting seasons in the United States, meaning like at the end of track season or soccer season, or now at the end of basketball season as we transfer into spring sports and things like that. So this is I think what we've done here is we've identified a cyclical opportunity for you to take advantage of that you can count on a regular basis and prepare for accordingly.
I think the high school sports seasons are a really underutilized opportunity. You can go to your local school, or if you know someone, or if your own kids play on a sports team and you can offer your design services or something, this can really boost your sales as well.
Exactly. And not to mention the jerseys and all that kind of stuff. It's a massive opportunity. So, ladies and gentlemen, I bet you're wondering, or at least asking yourself, what's new at Printify? And I'm glad you asked, because that's exactly what we have coming up for you right here. And right at the top of the list is we have recently revamped the way we offer auto-generated titles and descriptions through our AI. And what we've done is we've just made the whole thing better. We've sort of streamlined the process through like smart analysis. So when you create a new product, what our AI does is it looks at not only the design, but the product, and creates titles and tags and descriptions accordingly. And this is a way to optimize that content to make it more relevant for how these products are searched for, and to optimize your SEO. And it also tailors it specifically for your sales channel as well. So we've just improved the feature. Okay, and this is just optimized to increase your discovery and your conversion rates as well.
This is a really, really nice feature and tool for beginners, especially those of you who are just kind of learning the ins and outs of SEO. Now, you should of course still do your own research, but this tool works. I was actually playing around with this a while ago, and I used it and I published something to Etsy, and I accidentally made a sale. I wasn't, trying to do something, but the titles worked. So
exactly.
give it a shot.
And this is just one other example of how AI is creeping into like literally every aspect of the online marketplace, okay, on both sides. And then the Printify Choice upgrade. Now we're going to pop in a link to a Help Center article about this. This is some exciting stuff. We've been working really, really hard on this, and there's going to be more developments on this front as we progress through 2025. But just know that now we will automatically reroute your orders to save you time and money, deliver them a lot faster to your customer's shipping address. And this will only be when we can have an exact product and print area match. Now that's also very important to understand. So it is a seamless process. You won't even notice anything's going on, and it's gonna result in saving you time and money, because we're actually going to do this when we can actually save you money. Now, name any other service out there that actively puts out tools and features that actually will generate less money for us and save more money for you. So this is just an example of our commitment to your profitability, okay? Now, this is only for US addresses. Amazon and TikTok are not available, and only for standard and economy shipping. If you don't like it, don't worry, you can opt out. It's so we give you the freedom and flexibility to operate your business however you like.
We really do recommend Printify Choice as a fulfillment option for beginners. You know, you're still kind of learning the ins and outs of different print providers, different products, but Printify Choice can just make that easy for you. Or if you've already been selling and you don't really want to think about this anymore, you want to focus on marketing or whatever, Printify Choice, we've done the research, we've done the work, lowest prices, highest quality.
Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer. And again, it's all designed to save you time and get those orders to your customers faster, so that they can in turn be repeat customers. So there we go. And this is a great opportunity for me to do another round of shameless self-promotion, as I am known to do. Join me, folks, every Monday and Wednesday on the Sellers Club, for my live Q&A sessions, where we can talk about literally anything under the sun. This is a forum designed specifically for you. No topic is off limits. Come join me, and again, let me play a small part in your success and talk about the things that you want to talk about. Sign up today using code Launchpad2525 for your first month free, and get access to all sorts of cool stuff on the Sellers Club, like paid mentorships, and access to super awesome courses, and have a nice little awesome forum where you can connect with other like-minded POD sellers and all learn and grow together.